The cafe was almost full, yet the moment she entered, everything went silent. A little girl, no more than 9, limping on one crutch, her pant leg neatly folded where her left leg should have been. She scanned the room. Every table avoided her eyes. Every table except one. A single dad, Daniel Cross, eating quietly with his son, Eli, looked up just as the girl approached. "Sir, can I sit here?" Her voice was soft, hopeful, trembling. But before Daniel could answer, a woman at the next table leaned over sharply. "Sweetheart, people like you should leave space open. Let the normal customers sit." Gasps. Eli froze. The girl's shoulders sank. Daniel slowly pushed back his chair, eyes burning. What he said next changed everything. "Keep watching. This moment will break you and heal you at the same time." Her name was Amelia Ward, 9 years old. Lost her leg in a highway accident that took her mother and left. Her father working. 3 jobs just to keep her therapy going. Today she was alone. Her dad stuck on a double shift, so she'd walked to the cafe after school, hoping to feel normal. Daniel Cross wasn't wealthy, but he was steady. A construction supervisor, a single father raising Eli after his wife left years ago. People admired his strength, but no one saw the quiet battles. He fought every day to protect his son's gentle heart. At the next table sat Monica Barrett, the kind of woman who believed money made her superior. Expensive coat, judge-like eyes, the type who measured humans by status, not soul. The power imbalance was obvious. Amelia, small, disabled, alone. Monica, loud, entitled, confident. But Amelia had a quiet courage inside her, and Monica was about to test it. Daniel turned toward Monica slowly, like a man wrestling with the anger rising in his chest. But Monica wasn't finished. She folded her arms, voice dripping with superiority. "Sweetheart, this isn't a charity center. You can't just sit anywhere you like." Amelia tightened her grip on her crutch. I just didn't want to sit alone," she whispered. Eli looked at his father, eyes pleading. "Dad, can she sit with us?" Before Daniel could answer, Monica reached for a server passing by. "Excuse me, can you direct this little girl to a more appropriate seat? Somewhere out of the way?" People turned. Some looked away, pretending not to see the cruelty. Others silently recorded on their phones. Daniel finally spoke, low and controlled. "She's a child, Monica. Let her sit." Monica smirked. "Oh, please, Daniel. You always try to be the hero. But this is business seating, not a playground for misfits." Amelia's eyes filled with tears. She tried desperately to blink away. Her one leg trembled with the effort of standing. Daniel gently pulled a chair out next to Eli. "Amelia," he said softly, "you're welcome here." But Monica leaned forward, voice sharp. "Daniel, if she sits there, I'm asking the manager to move you." Amelia stepped back, humiliated. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I didn't mean to cause trouble." And then, something unexpected happened. The server Monica flagged earlier quietly switched on the voice recorder on her phone. Not openly, but subtly behind her apron. Her name was Grace, and she'd seen this kind of cruelty before. Monica continued, louder this time, certain the room supported her. Children with disabilities shouldn't be seated near customers trying to enjoy a peaceful meal. A collective gasp spread across the cafe. Daniel stood. Eli's small hand clutched his sleeve. Amelia stared at the floor, and Grace, from behind the counter, whispered to herself, "Not today, not this time," because she had evidence now. And Daniel, he was done staying silent. Daniel stepped forward, placing himself between Monica and the little girl she had just humiliated. His jaw clenched, his fists tight, but his voice, steady, controlled, cut through the cafe like a knife. "Amelia, sit. Right here." He tapped the empty chair beside Eli. Amelia hesitated, shaking. Monica scoffed loudly. "You must be out of your mind, Daniel. I told you, if you let her sit there, I'm getting the manager. And trust me, he'll take my side." Grace, the server, stepped forward before Daniel could reply. Her voice was quiet, but strong. "Actually, he won't." Monica blinked. "Excuse me." Grace lifted her phone. "I recorded everything you said. every insult, every discriminatory comment. And trust me, management will want to hear it. Monica's face drained of color. You can't do that." "Oh, I can," Grace said calmly. "And so can everyone else." She nodded around the room. Phones lifted. Screens glowed. More people were recording than Monica had realized. A man near the window added, "Lady, you told a disabled child she didn't belong here." "That's illegal," another woman spoke up, trembling with anger. "My daughter's in a wheelchair. If someone said that to her, Daniel raised a hand gently, stopping the chaos before it exploded. He turned to Amelia, crouching to meet her eyes. "You didn't do anything wrong. You are welcome at any table, anywhere, in this world. You hear me?" Her tears finally spilled. Not from the cruelty, but from being defended. Monica tried to regain control. "This is ridiculous. I was simply protecting the environment. Children like her," Daniel's voice roared across the cafe. "Children like what?" Silence slammed down. Monica stuttered. I didn't mean—" But Daniel kept going. "You think because she has one leg she doesn't deserve to sit near you? To eat like everyone else? To feel normal?" His voice cracked. Eli stood beside him, holding Amelia's hand. Grace stepped beside Daniel, shoulders squared. "Management is on the way. And trust me, they will handle this." Just then, Amelia wiped her eyes, lifted her chin, and whispered, "Mr. Cross." "Thank you." Her courage made the room go still. And when the manager arrived, breathless, listening to the recordings, Monica's world began to collapse. Her arrogance, her entitlement, all exposed, publicly, undeniably. And it wasn't just Daniel who stood with Amelia now. It was the entire cafe. The cafe manager, Mr. Caldwell, arrived red-faced and breathless. He listened to Grace's recording, then the customers. Every cruel word Monica had spoken echoed back into the room like a verdict. Mr. Caldwell turned to Monica, voice firm. "Ma'am, we don't tolerate discrimination in this establishment. I'm going to have to ask you to leave." Monica froze. "You can't be serious, me? Leave? I'm a premium customer." "You're a customer who targeted a child," he replied. "That makes this very serious." Soft applause rippled through the cafe. Monica grabbed her handbag, furious and humiliated, then stormed toward the exit. But just before leaving, she glanced back and saw something that hit her harder than any punishment. Amelia, finally seated, smiling, safe. The room shifted as people began approaching Daniel and Amelia. Gentle words, warm encouragement. A few even offering to help with Amelia's therapy fund. Daniel looked overwhelmed. "I didn't expect anyone to step in," he admitted. Grace smiled. Sometimes people just need someone brave enough to go first. Amelia removed her crutch and rested it beside the chair. "For a second," she whispered, "I thought I didn't belong anywhere." Daniel knelt beside her. "Listen to me, Amelia. You belong everywhere. You are stronger than most grown adults in this room, including me." She giggled softly, wiping her tears. Eli offered her half his cookie. "You can sit with us any time." And for the first time that day, Amelia felt like she wasn't being pitied. She was being accepted. Daniel placed a comforting hand on her shoulder. "You didn't come here looking for pity. You came looking for a seat. And you earned this whole room's respect instead." The cafe lights glowed warm on her face as she whispered, "People can be cruel, but people can also be amazing." And Daniel answered, "Exactly, and today, kindness won."